goodness.
You have not even done.
Trying to fit into someone's shoes.
It's so hard.
It isn't always easy.
Honestly speaking. So yes, welcome again to the very final hour of the Midday Extra Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Girlfriend Show, and of course we've got all three of us seated right here in the studio. Of course, it's Martha and
Cassandra,
and we have been hanging out with you from the morning up until this time. But we've got the one and only Missing. And yes, together we will be having the conversation on the Girlfriend Show for today. Now, some people will form as if they don't know something.
I like the way you switched from the British.
No. That's how you want to say something that you have to say it very, very exactly.
Yes.
Now, some of us we form as if we don't know something. Something will be happening to you like this. You say you don't know. You say you don't understand. And why is he behaving like this? Why is she behaving like this? I don't know. So for those people who don't know, that's why we're having this conversation today. My darlings, if she's not into you or he's not into you, how would you know? And when will be the time for you to move on?
Respect
yourself, auntie,
old age
and uncles. When is the right time to move out of the relationship?
Yes.
Because again, there's a time that we said something today. We said, see finish is as a result of you being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or in the right place at the wrong time. It's one of these two things.
Or
the wrong
place at the right time.
I just the right place at the
wrong time, the wrong place at the right time,
and the wrong place at the wrong time. But if you're in the right place at the right time, you're safe, right?
And that is what we want, to push you to the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
And that place is a person.
Ladies and mental Jen. We have to. When is the right time to move on, my darlings?
To move.
When is the right time to carry your self-respect and go away? This is the gospel we are preaching in the final hour for today. But on a more serious note, you see people take a lot of stuff in relationships and you're like, why? Why? What is the reason behind this? So we'll be having the conversation. When is the right time to move on? And how would you do someone is no longer into you? So let's start with you, Tommy Singh.
Oh, you didn't do the mini money mo.
Okay, wait.
No.
Mini money mo.
Still landed it.
No, it's only mini money mo we are doing. So it landed here. All right, let's hear you.
Okay, so how do you know if it is time to move on? I think the first thing, just like a baby girl has said, is when your self-respect is intact, you know and you can feel the atmosphere in the room. That is when you're going to be sensitive enough to know when to take the next step. But as long as your self-identity is distorted, maybe as a result of you already being in the wrong place
at the wrong time,
you will still be sitting in a place where flies can be perching on you.
See description.
So, when is the time? So let's say that you are good and healthy and you are not already distorted or dealing with a dysfunction already. Anytime you sense lack of respect, you move. Now, one of the things that is often said is, how do you deal with respect? And a lot of people say distance, right? And I just kept thinking about it. When you talk about distance, what about you if you're in a place where you cannot distance yourself? Like you're in a workplace and they keep giving, and you have to work with that person, for example, or you have a family member that you can't throw your family members away, and they keep giving you that disrespect. Are you going to run away? But in this situation, we are talking about a relationship. I'm sure we're not even talking about marriage.
We're talking
relationship.
Yes.
So when you're in a relationship, the door is always open.
And a broken relationship is
It's
what?
better than a broken
Marriage.
heart.
Broken heart. Yes,
Is
I think I agree
better
with
than a
heart.
broken heart, because
Oh,
even
okay,
if
so
you're
that's
in a
what we have
marriage,
changed it to now.
yes, now even if you're in a marriage and your life is at stake,
Yes, you
and your destiny is at stake, you won't still say,
break it.
I want to
break it.
I want to die
married.
there.
You have my consent.
You
break it.
understand exactly. So when is the time to move? He's not into you, or she's not into you.
Yeah.
When you have lost your respect in his own eyes or her own eyes. So two things are involved. If you are sensing disrespect, is either you have to reposition yourself
How?
or you reinvent yourself. So for example, if you keep doing things that make people disrespect you, you know, there are some characters that you know
Exhibit.
that make people just undervalue you. We know all of this, right? So when you start sensing that, the first thing to do is, if it's from you, is to think about it and reinvent yourself.
Okay.
But if you notice that it's not from you, of course, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Move.
Okay. Let's hear you.
The time, the hour is
Has
here.
come.
You
Yes.
guys know I love serere sometimes. Anyway,
In fact, your
I
dress came with
serere.
some serere.
Okay, now.
I think I totally agree
Yes.
with you. Self-respect is the first indicator. But the moment you lose that self-respect, I don't think there's any other red flag or banner or billboard that is red enough to tell you that your time in that place or with that person is up. So you need to find your way out. And this whole self disrespect or disrespect from the person doesn't just start with disrespect. Though some people may
There are
project it,
signs.
but there are those very subtle signs that come on board and you're just ignoring them. Oh, he or she will change and all of that and everything. Before you know it, they continue to advance, and then one day they just paste it on your face, boy, that you
boy.
don't want to read. You don't want to read signs. I'm done. What do you want from me? And then you're beginning to question yourself that, are you not loved at home? What exactly is the problem?
Is there no love at
What
all?
are you begging for love? I refer to this song by Fireboy DML. He says, I no feel beg for your love, but I go fight for your love. Don't beg for love.
This one even came with
Yes,
song today.
if it keeps you in a place where you have to beg for it, then it's toxic. And that is where your self-worth as a person begins to diminish.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we're in love, we find it very difficult to read some of these signs. We find it very, very difficult to see some of these red flags. And then you are like, oh, he or she will come around. Please respect yourself. It's
At your
very,
old
very important
age.
to rest. Yes, and your old age. And I like the fact that you talk about it as if you had me in mind when you spoke about this whole self-respect thing, because those very subtle signs of disrespect, please don't disregard them. And then another thing that you could look out for is inconsistency. They are telling you this one today, they will tell you another one
Pay
too.
me like that.
They
They are
don't
doing another
care.
thing.
They don't care about you, and that is why they can come up with any form of excuses or any form of manipulation just to make you stay. And another thing that you could look out for, they'll manipulate you, gaslighting. This one, they will do something and then you'll be the one apologizing for it. Hey, the time you get into that kind of situation, please, the relationship is already on the red bar. It's not even
already
one bar.
unrelated.
It's the red bar. Is battery low? Or my grandmom, she used to say account on low, like account is low. Like you
red.
need to go. But on a more serious note, there are so many things that we need to look out for. But for me, what you said about disrespect or self-respect stands out for me. And also the fact that they become so inconsistent. Sometimes people don't like you and it's so obvious, but because you like them, you just want to be in their space. You just want to be there, or hoping that they will change. But the hardest thing that I feel that you could ever do is try to make someone to like you when they do not like you. Because no matter what you do, they may not like you. Even though people believe that people may grow to like you, or some people believe that people grow out of love, it's very possible. The moment you discover that some of these signs are there, please pack your bag and vamoose.
Wow. That's quite an intense one. But yes, the question remains, when is time to go? When do you know it's time to go? And I think I would still just agree with the sentiment. Basically, disrespect is one thing that a lot of people will not accept. But I always reiterate the fact that one of the greatest need of every human being is to feel loved, is to feel valued, and to feel appreciated. So if I don't feel any one of these things, and the most important thing is, I will ask myself, am I giving these things?
Yeah.
Because we are in a very selfish world right now, where people only want to receive, they don't want to give. Imagine that I'm expecting something from somebody, but I don't want to give them value. If you go to the market to buy something, you exchange your money for value.
Yeah.
The job you are doing right now, you exchange your money, your time for value.
Yeah.
I mean, your employer exchanges his money for value.
value.
So, for your employer to pay you, you must be valuable to them.
Of course.
For you to use your money to buy something, it must be valuable to you. So, it's when you have given money to buy that thing, that's when you can say, why did you give me the spoiled fish? Why did you give me the spoiled oranges? Why did you? But if you, that's why you see people that when they go to buy something on credit, they really don't have any choice. So. And it's true. Whatever they give
But
you,
they're eventually going to pay though.
are they going to pay now?
They'll pay.
They will pay.
But you won't have the mind.
You will not
to
have
say,
the luxury
I don't
of-
like this.
So if I go into a relationship, carry your money.
It's not
that's
money.
not-
What I'm not trying to say
No,
is
in this case, not the physical or the
money.
literal money.
Yes,
Carry
take value.
So that when that
Cassandra,
value
Yes,
is
because
being
you know
threatened,
exactly.
Have you ever caught yourself in a broke state? Maybe you entered into the bus and you realize that there's no money on you. How your countenance used to change. You change from
Exactly.
to a humble person.
So what I'm saying is,
let's leave the old days.
yes,
Okay.
once you enter into a relationship, what you should be looking at giving is value. A valuable person never goes out of date.
Have you ever given value where it is not appreciated?
That's the problem. You have to find, you know, we said something last week. You can be serving an audience, you have value, but are you valuable to the people that need your service?
So are you valuable to that
So
person?
exactly.
that you
So
are-
I was listening to a message today, and it was talking about how he said something like, if I want a completely silent environment, if you sing and if you like, be the angels of heaven, have an angelic voice, you are not valuable to me at that time, because what I want is a quiet environment.
Yeah.
The only way you can be valuable is to be valuable to someone who wants to hear that music at that time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's how I look at this relationship thing. I don't want to ever be. And again, one thing that a mentor of mine will, let me say, someone I always listen to will say, he says, when you enter into a relationship, you enter into a relationship from two doors, from a door of value or from a door of need. If you enter from the door of need, you perpetually be at the mercy of the people you find there. But if you enter from a place of value, you will perpetually be sought after. Most of the relationships we see these days, take for instance, Cassandra, you get into a relationship and, you know, on your boyfriend's birthday, it's not boxer you're buying, you know, you have something very valuable to give. Aside from that, when that person is confused, they know that, I know somebody to call. When I call Cassandra, she will know what I should do. And he calls you and you try to pacify him and find a solution. You will hardly be despised by that person.
Yeah.
So the first question you should ask yourself when you start experiencing that disrespect, where is it coming from?
Exactly.
Is it?
Have you ever loved someone
I know.
that does not see that value?
Wait.
That
No,
means you're in
that's
the
the
wrong
thing. You're in the wrong
place
place at the right time. So,
Giving the right thing to the wrong source.
so exactly.
Or
Exactly.
wrong
So,
recipient.
even if you like, there are people that don't like women that work. As long as you are working, whatever you are saying is English to that person. They don't want it.
Exactly.
You are not valuable to that person. So the question you should be asking yourself, am I in the right place? How do I know I'm in the right place? I am loved, I'm valued, and I'm appreciated.
Yeah.
And if I don't see any of these things, what is the reason? Have I stopped being valuable to this person? Have I now, is there something wrong? You have to find out from there. But when you have answered these questions and you have seen that it's just someone trying to be irresponsible,
Someone
honestly,
trying to be-
that's the point where I
Hey.
walk away.
Yeah.
Where I'm no longer loved, where I'm no longer valued, where I'm no longer appreciated. That's the point. I dust my slippers and I go.
Call it a wrap.
Exactly. So it's not about all of us seated right here. At least we've shared our 2 cents with you. It's also about you seated at the right side of the mic.
That's right.
Let us know what your thoughts are. When is the right time for you to walk away? And how do you know that that time has come? The numbers to call are 090 73 53 0044 or 090 87 66 8888. Remember, we have a WhatsApp portal number that you can send us your messages. You can leave your thoughts on 090 9705 4450. When is the time to walk away? When do you know that the moment has arrived for me to walk away? Hello? Hi. Good afternoon. Oh no, hold on, let's try and get you connected to the speaker because we can barely hear you. Just hold on for us. We're trying to get you connected. Can you hear us? Oh my goodness. All right. So talk to us. Yes, we can hear you. Just go on. Okay. All right. I think you should call us back. Right. Do call us back. Give us a call back. Let's hear from you. 09073530044 or 09087668888. These are the numbers to call. You know. Also, let's hear you. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
John, how are you?
I'm fine, are you?
Very
all right.
Well,
please tell us, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm not in a relationship, but I have a little bit about I have no idea about relationship.
Okay. All right. So tell us.
If you are not valued in that relationship, you will know.
You say what? See, if you are not
valued. If the person is not valued in the relationship, the person will know.
Okay. All right.
Unless the person is just blinded by first love, because I will not say that is true love. First love. Because if you are not blinded by the first love, you know that this person doesn't value you.
Yes.
Like sometimes he comes home and starts dancing unnecessarily. Like slapping this other. No, it's not fair. It's not good.
Okay.
So the person will know, like you say, if I'm not valued in the person's life, there is a sign that I will know. I will feel it. I'll feel it. I will know that this person doesn't like me. I will know. It will not even take me 5 minutes. It will not take me that long. For me to know that this person doesn't like me at all.
Okay.
There's time, unless the person is not that good in your value.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, John from Wonderland Estate, for that contribution right there. Let's keep it coming through. Let's hear you. When do you know it's time to walk out of a relationship? When do you know it's time to walk out? Hello, good afternoon. Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Yeah, my name is Julius, calling you from Mido, Abuja. All
right, Julius, it's good to have you join us. So talk to us.
Thank you. So in a relationship, when you're supposed to walk out or maybe stay,
yes,
I would advise anybody practice, because nowadays you don't know who is the right person or like that.
Okay.
So in a relationship, well, you have to like put your spouse into test sometimes.
Test.
Like you ask him some second questions.
Okay.
Test.
To put the innermost part, because this word "I love you" is not everything.
You
need to know if that person will respect you, because I believe respect is love.
Okay.
Yes, because that person needs to respect you, not.
All right.
And when you ask that person, maybe like, what do you actually like about me?
Okay.
What makes you to like get into a relationship with me? If that person begins to mention that because I like the way you walk, I like your shape, or whatever. There are so many girls out there who have the same shape like you. Yes.
Even better.
So you should know that that is the right time to maybe walk out of that relationship. If you say maybe it's because of your hairstyle or whatever, there are so many hairstyles out there. Like, that's just what I have to contribute.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution there. And now, yes, let's move on to take other calls. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mata.
Uche, good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
I'm very well. I greet everyone in the studio.
Hello,
Hi,
Uche.
good afternoon.
Mata, you see, before one can call it a quit in a relationship, the person needs to do self-evaluation of him or herself.
Okay.
Know what you want, know who you are,
Yeah.
and what you desire, so that you don't end up asking for what you cannot give.
Okay.
And we have to be balanced in our quest.
Okay.
You should know your worth.
Okay.
And you cannot get it 100 over 100 from anybody, in as much as you remain perfect. But as you should be able to know these things that are paramount to you, these ones are non-negotiable to you.
Yeah.
When you be able to know all of these things and you don't get them, I don't think it is necessary for you to remain in that relationship, because there are some things that you cannot negotiate with anybody in a relationship. And once you don't get those things, forget anybody telling you he will develop it, I will help her, you will help him. It is a lie. It is not there, it's not there. You cannot get it.
Okay.
And since this is what you want, they are paramount to you. If you don't see it, please, for the interest of national peace, quick. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Uche from Akamata. You say for the interest of national peace, quit it. So yes, let's keep it coming through on 090-7353-00 and 44 or 090-8766-8888. Leave us a message on WhatsApp and let's get talking on 090-9705-44 and 50. The question remains, when do you know when to walk away? Remember, we're live across all social media platforms, so please do well to drop us a comment on Facebook and on YouTube at Eagles FM Abuja. Drop that like, drop that comment, and let's get talking and let's keep moving on this conversation here. When do you know it's time for you to walk away from a relationship? Hello, good afternoon to you. Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Yeah, my name is Faith. I'm calling you from Asokoro.
Hi, Faith. How are you? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm enjoying you. I'm enjoying you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Faith.
Okay.
So, why is she laughing?
I'm laughing because I just got off a situationship.
Yeah.
Something of this type. Yeah.
Okay. More like freedom from bondage.
We can't be sure.
What I want to say, most times the signs are there that you're not needed in that space. This person does not value you. But you just want to be there and just be like, oh yes, next thing. Not just relationship, even friendship, your friend circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be like, yeah, this person is going to change and the rest and the rest. So, my own is, no matter how you like someone, if that person ever makes you feel worthless, just leave, dust your bag, pack your slippers, and run away. Yes, because most times we usually put our self-respect aside and place love on it. Your self-respect is usually bigger than your love. So just dust your bag, dust your slippers, and just run away, my darling.
All right, my darling, we hope you are good. Are you good? Are you good?
I am good by the grace of God. That's why I have Tatiana. That's why I have Tatiana.
Good.
Okay.
Good to
See, this was the moral support.
From the girlfriend.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Well, she already said the most part, and I told you can bank on someone who had the experience of that thing. You can bank on what they tell you. And now she's saying move away from there. And one thing she said is your self-respect is bigger than your love. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Nali.
Hi, Nana. Welcome back.
Thank you. My network is wrong today.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. So the question: when do you know when to walk away from the relationship? Like anything that does not add value to your life, you know it. Like I know that when someone is in a relationship, I'm sure they are old enough to know what's good and what's not good for them. Yes. So, if you are in a relationship and you are always seeing you are the one giving, that a relationship is you give, I give. We are in this together. So when you are always the one doing the most in a relationship and not seeing anything from your partner, you just know that like this is not going anywhere. So I need to calm down and think what's best for me. And that thing that is best for you is living the relationship. I can't stress this enough. Listen, we know love is sweet, but do not allow love to enter your head too much that you will not be able to make any decision that is good for you. So, like, see, always, I don't know, just today, this afternoon, we were talking with my colleagues about a woman. So she's getting married, he's her fiance. So she said that he does not call her, he doesn't chat her up, like, there's no like any strong communication between them, and they already fixed a date for their marriage. She's asking that should she leave the man so that or should she continue with the relationship? And I was giving my input. I say, listen, if he does it now, if he's doing it now that you guys are not married, you are not together, what do you think will happen when you are together 247? You will get tired of you. He's not going to change. Like, he's not going to change. He will hardly change when he's already showing you that he cannot leave something like a few minutes out of his day to stick to you and know how you are doing. Do you think that he's going to change after you guys when you are already in his house? It is. I told her I highly doubt that. So you should just think, calm down and think first. Don't rush into the decision because you are already there to marry. So you just calm down and think first. I just put my input like everyone just sit down and think. Like, you are not kids, you are in a relationship. So of course, if you are always the one giving, you should know that you are always the one giving. You are not taking anything. And why will you go into something that you know will not have any meaningful impact in your life? It does not make sense. So girls, boys, calm down and think. Don't let love shock your head. I'm always saying it. I'm not against love. I'm just saying it.
Okay, mommy. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution there. Yes, calm down and think. Some of us, we are faster than our shadows. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Everyone.
Hi, Eunice. I've not heard from you today. Oh, this will be the first one. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, I'm fine.
All right, it's good to have you join us. So talk to us, Eunice. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, I'm calling you from Gutu. And as for me, my first conversation with the person, maybe the person meet with me for the first time. You know, first love is very sweet.
Yeah.
So after 2 days, 3 days, 1 month, from there I will know whether that person really want me to be around him or not. Through he call, through he came, let's say maybe he want to call me to check whether I'm fine or I'm not fine. So I will understand whether that person really care for me, and or if maybe I need him. Let me say, okay, let me call my person. Let me talk to him. Maybe I have something that is disturbing me. Let me call him so that whether he will encourage me to make me happy. And he doesn't care even if I call him maybe I call him 1 hour, 2 hours, he didn't call me back.
Yeah.
I will know that guy no.
Doesn't
He's
care.
not
No,
serious.
no.
I will just avoid him and continue with my life. I won't call him again. I'll just forget about
Block
him.
him.
All right. Thank you so much,
yeah.
Eunice. That's
You're
how.
welcome.
All right. That's how she knows when to walk away. Now, we're not denying the fact that walking away is one of the most difficult things to do.
Things.
It's honestly one of the most difficult things
Yeah.
to do
When
because
you come to the realization that you're not
Yes.
liked by someone you love.
because it's not child's
It's
play. It's not
it's
child's
child's
play.
Liked.
Yeah, honestly.
You see that word liked?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Susan, I'm calling from Kubwa.
All right, Uzoma, it's good
Uzoma.
to have you join us.
Thank you. How are you now?
Very
Great.
well,
Oh, thank
very
God.
Thank you. To me, you will be observant, and you will know when there is no the relationship is no longer working.
Okay.
Find out that there will be no peace again. Understand? Sort of point always misunderstanding here and there. Even if cause will be trouble here and there. So you will know that this relationship is no longer working. And there is something I want to correct. There is one caller that said that when you ask the person will say your hairstyle, your legs. To me, as a man, not all appearance, I meant the look.
Yay.
The part of love for mine, no. I don't know where you see that one.
Uzoma, please. He says outward. So it's outward appearance. You don't care. As long as she has the
You
full
know,
package.
it's part of the way that that meant to ladies to and yes,
Okay.
so I don't know where he is, what will we see. People know the president will be fit and they have the president work. I don't know whether he will see inside. I don't know what he meant by that.
Okay. Thank you so. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
I don't
so
know what
much.
he's saying. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Uzoma.
He say he don't know what it. But this is not the first time I'll hear this. They say men are moved by what they see.
And they only stay by what they eventually discover. Maybe
Exactly.
yes, you might see. I
Exactly.
think most times people are attracted by what they see, and then it's possible they would stay by what they would later discover. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
and that is why you see that some people leave when they discover that what I saw, it's not really what.
Have
I
you
think
never
it is.
met someone that the wife? He keeps saying that the wife is embarrassing him everywhere. You know, she's rude. Have you not seen about the man? They'll ask the man to go. You say no.
There is something
They-
inside that woman. You people will not understand.
You get it.
You people will not understand.
That he values.
Hello.
Like
Wow.
Uzoma
What
said,
you
people
value.
want different things.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? All right, please do give us a call back. Let's hear from you. People want very different things in this life,
see,
and that's
you'll
the
be so
honest truth.
surprised.
Yes, that's the honest truth. And like Uzoma said, some people are all about the physical appearance because he said you cannot see inside. Is that what you eat? You know, that's what people
But
honestly.
really, is Uzoma married?
He should be married.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Faith calling back. I forgot to say something.
All right,
Alright.
quickly, let's hear you.
Yeah, if people always make you feel like you're always the problem, just leave. Because you feel like most times these people always make you feel like the problem.
That's gaslighting.
Like, like they always make you feel like the problem. Like mine was that, was like, this person always make me feel like the problem, and it is this same me. Like a lot of people are struggling to be around and wanting to be around.
Hot cake, like my dear, go and don't pay attention to that. You know, one thing I personally do not take is people who make you feel less of yourself. Like that's one thing that I don't think anybody should endure because with a matter of time that takes a toll on your mental health, on your
And your
mind.
self-esteem. Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Martha, this unit calling you back.
All right, Eunice, quickly, let's hear you.
Okay, but Martha, why this my face is true? Me, they don't care about whether the ladies use makeup or not. Like somebody like me that is the day one man disturb me. I don't do makeup. I know used to do makeup or not taking all this. I know used to do it. Because
Oh no. Right, our time is fast spent. We see you, Isaac Aldo, on Facebook. He says you guys are looking so beautiful. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you so much, and everyone who is watching across all social media platforms. Thank you so much for being a part of the program for today. But I guess this is where we get to wrap it up. And conclusively, Nana said something. Open your eyes and watch. many times the desperation for getting married. I don't know who told us that if you're 30 and you're not married, your own is finished. But well, let's take this message from WhatsApp. I think this is from, okay, this will say, Martha, mature men and women who are considering marriage look beyond outward appearance. I'm telling you, anyone who is just looking for outward appearance will never be satisfied, because you will continue to see more. Remember, the eyes will never get satisfied with what it sees. Look for something that is sustainable. This is Uche from Akamata. And that reminds me, on Friday, I saw a video where this guy was battering his wife, like they were fighting, literally fighting, you know. The man was, if you see the blows they were through, I'm like, if one of these hands should just meet me, I'm gone. Like, adieu. That's the next thing you guys are going to be seeing. But, and people under that video comment were saying like, you did not marry for money, you went to go and marry for love. Now they are beating you. My dear, one thing I will say is, whether you marry for money or you marry for love, if you marry I don't want to say goods, but if you marry someone who is not all right, he's not all right. Money doesn't change it. Love doesn't change it. So marry things that are sustainable, like Uche will say. What are sustainable things? People that you can people that you're certain that you can live life with. People that you can bear, even if they have bad character. Because again, I say nobody is above, nobody is free. 100%. Yes. Nobody is 100%. We all have areas of our lapses in character, in one way or another. We all have areas of our lapses. So what you do is pick your demons. Like, pick what you want to work with. Pick what is okay for you. So
it's your struggle.
Exactly. So even if the entire world is saying this person is like this, you should not do that. The man knows what he wants. The man knows what he sees. The woman knows what she sees and what she wants, and she goes for it. So take your time to first even understand yourself, then understand what you want. Because you would not be surprised that people can be going through stuff like this and they don't even know. Exactly. They'll be telling you, can't you see that this woman is using your head? Can't you see that this man is using your head? They don't even know, because they have not even had the opportunity to meet themselves before they met somebody else. So calm down. 30 years is not a death sentence. 20, 30, 40 is not a death sentence.
Fact, where you are going is farther than where you're coming from.
Exactly. So don't let anybody pressure you into making the wrong decisions, or don't let anybody pressure you into remaining in circumstances that demean your person. I think that's pretty much everything for the Girlfriend Show for today.
Yes, you've heard it. I think I will still hinge on the fact that self-respect is very, very important. You have to pay attention to the signs, even those ones that are silent. Pay attention to all of those signs so that you would know when to pack your bags and leave.
Right, that being said, it's time for us to pack our bags from the studio and leave. You see, we're teaching you. We're very demure. We're very mindful. So we know when, very classy. We know when to leave the studio. So yes, thank you guys so much for being here. Wrapping it up, Benedicta comes right up to take on from where we'll be leaving the show. In the meantime, this is bye-bye. Adios.
Ciao, ciao.
Eagles 102.5